Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a quick reading on whatever message wants to come through to you. So go ahead and pick whatever pile is calling to you. From left to right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So take a pause here, take a breath, and pick whatever pile is kind of intuitively calling to you. Welcome pile 1. So these are your oracle cards, and then I'll shuffle a tarot as we do the reading. So you have sacred purpose, eternal flame, ancestral legacy, believe in your power to manifest, breathe your creation into existence, and frog spirit with renewal. Okay, so with these cards, there's obviously a very big theme about ancestral spirits coming through, who are supporting you, protecting you, and are actually helping you manifest your desires. And it's important here for you to understand that the desires you're manifesting are not only yours, but are also tied to your ancestors. So you may not connect it, or you may not know how to connect it, but whatever your desires are an opportunity for the prayers of your ancestors to be answered as well. So you are, you're letting their hopes live through you as well. Their dreams live through you. And they're here to let you know that you do have the power to create whatever it is that you are desiring. So this doesn't mean that like all your desires are coming from your ancestors. You could have your own desires, but a lot of what is expressing itself through you is wanting to be birthed in the world through you are your ancestors' desires as well. So you're doing this for more than yourself. Your purpose is more than your own. Your purpose is blessing and kind of empowering your whole lineage, and perhaps the ancestors that you really don't know or haven't seen, but their love, their spirit is actually expressing itself through you. So this is a very powerful message, and I'm going to pull some tarot to see what else comes up. You have 9 of Cups. Move this up a little bit. 7 of Swords and 6 of Cups. Yeah, so with this 9 of Cups, your ancestors are letting you know that you indeed have the power, you have the skill, the resources, the talent, like the willpower, you just have that capacity within you to manifest whatever you are looking for. And with this 7 of Swords, right under it, believing in your power, I feel like you're doubting yourself. Maybe you're questioning whether you are worthy of manifesting certain desires or whether they will actually happen. There's some negativity tied to this, and this could also be fears that you have inherited from your ancestors. So it's on you. This is not, this is a very beautiful blessing and an opportunity. This is not something that's karmic in a way that you have to endure. This is actually a really big opportunity and a blessing, because your sacred purpose is wanting to be expressed itself through you, through your whole lineage as well. So that's with the 6 of Cups. I feel that you are kind of starting to understand that you are not just doing this for yourself. You're not just pushing through for just some mundane sake or something. You're actually the living manifestation of your ancestors' prayers and wishes and their spirit, and now you have an opportunity to manifest something that in your lineage was such a desired goal. So that's what's coming through for you right now, pile one. You have the capacity to do this. And I think a lot of you, once you kind of understand why you have certain desires, or if you're not able to connect with your purpose, find a way to tune in to your lineage. Whether it's kind of just understanding where your ancestors are coming from, or simply even within yourself, understanding your emotions and your feelings and kind of transmuting them in a way that is like the most empowered task for you, or the empowered path forward. And you will be successful, pile one, once you make this connection. And it doesn't have to be anything like logical. It could be logical. It could also be something very spiritual. And maybe it's as simple as just accepting that you have certain desires for a reason and they want to be manifested through you. And you are doing this for something more than yourself. And this is a lovely energy. I feel with this, it's also symbolizing your ancestors' protection coming through to you, and their encouragement that is actually very strong in you. And they want you to believe in yourself, and they want you to know that they're watching over you. So that's your message, pile one. I hope that resonated, and we'll see you again next time. Take care. Welcome, pile two, to your reading. So we're going to start with your oracle cards, and then I'm going to pull tarot as we go through your message. So you have loss, lack with fear and victimization. You deserve good things. Keep your focus on what you want. Secret spring with success. So with these messages, pile two, it's pretty clear what is happening here. A lot of you are kind of focused on what you are missing out on, what you are not capable of, or what you are lacking. And it's important for you to understand that, like, even if you are missing something, it doesn't mean, you just have to ignore it and move on. It's okay to kind of acknowledge where your limits are, or what you're capable of. But on the other hand, you can't be overly focused on what is not there, or what is missing, or what is somehow insufficient. You do have to focus on what you have, what you are capable of, what you actually desire, and not what you don't want. So it's important to shift your focus very consciously to what you do have and all that you are, because with this, I feel that there is some untapped potential here that because you are so focused on what you are not, you are kind of missing out on what you are. So when you focus on what you actually have and what you actually want, you will actually see more of that. And this is not like, some type of like kooky, like spiritual talk. It's actually very logical. It's scientific. We are always, when we are focused on a particular task, then everything what we see is kind of aligning to that task. But when our focus goes to something we don't want, or fear or lack, then everything that we see also fits into that picture. So in your case, pile two, it's really important that you consciously shift your focus and actively, it's important for you to kind of pay attention to your thoughts or pay attention to your actions and see if you are being motivated from a sense of lack or fear, and then focus that into, I'm going to do what I want. I deserve good things, and I'm going to, my actions will kind of embody that I deserve good things, that I'm capable of achieving things. So it's not that you ignore your limitations, but allow yourself to focus more on the positives about you. And that's kind of the secret that you are not seeing right now, or that, once you recognize this, once you actually acknowledge how powerful you are, what you are capable of, what you already have, and what you truly want, things will shift for you where you will attract more success towards yourself. And, as I was saying, it's not anything like spiritual talk. It's actually very scientific. Like the first thing that's coming to my mind is that there was this commercial with there are people playing basketball and you're supposed to count how many passes there are, but then when the commercial ends, so something comes up, but did you see the moonwalking bear or something like that? You can Google that YouTube commercial, and basically the lesson there is that you kind of miss what you are not looking for. And it's as simple as that for you, pile 2. Keep your focus on what you are looking for, what you want, what you have, the positives, and that is what will come to you. So you have 6 of Swords, 9 of Wands, and 6 of Pentacles. With the 6s here, and with the numbers here, honestly, pile 2, there's what jumps out to me is a sense of abundance. 6 to me is always the card of abundance, of being able to give, of having more, of just positivity and giving. So in your case, you actually have the potential, you have so much to offer and so much to be valued within you, so much to be recognized, but you are overly focused on what you don't have or where you are short, and that's kind of adding fear within you that really is not necessary. It's not helping you. So it's important that you shift your focus at this time, and that will take you to a much more positive place. But it's you that have to do that. No one's coming to save you. You have to shift that focus. And when you do that, you may actually recognize who around you is supporting you and who isn't. So that is also something to keep in mind, that when you shift your focus, sometimes your surroundings may also become clear. You may realize that you are actually much more closer to what you want to achieve than where you think you are. And I feel that with a lot of you, that is the case. You are actually closer to your desire or to the manifestation of your desire than you think. But you're just not able to see it at the moment. So a shift in focus is needed for you, pile 2, to manifest what you want and to attract the life that you are truly deserving of. So I hope this message resonated, pile 2, and we'll see you again next time. Take care. Welcome, pile 3, to your reading. So we're going to start with the oracle cards, and then we're going to pull tarot as I do the reading. So you have Divine Masculine with electric active power. Past life emotion lives in you. You are expressing more, it is releasing, and Wolf Spirit. So funny enough to me, you have the masculine here, but this speaks of feminine energy. It's probably best here to not overthink what is masculine and what is feminine. But the point here is that your emotion is what kind of gives you meaning and not purpose, but what gives you, what motivates you to do something. And that's what we call the feminine energy. And the masculine energy is what kind of harnesses that feeling and takes concrete action towards that goal or desire or whatever is needed. And this may be something that is happening unconsciously within you. You're maybe not realizing how your emotions, particularly things that may be buried or repressed, are kind of influencing your actions currently. So there's kind of a subtle message here to maybe analyze this deeper. Maybe some of you need to talk to a therapist. Maybe some of you just need to talk to your family or friends and kind of listen to what they're pointing out within you without judgment. Just if there's something that's being highlighted to you repeatedly, a pattern or something, where someone close to you says, I know you're capable of more, but you're not doing what I think you're doing. Try to take those types of feedback with a grain of salt. Try not to react to it, but just look at yourself and see where you really want to be and what within you may be hindering that. And with the masculine and feminine also coming through and family coming through here, I get the sense that this could also be with romantic partners, or some of you want to start a family, some of you are looking for your soul family, and some of you are also just looking for a sense of belonging and connection, even if it's not a direct relationship. So whatever you are feeling right now, whatever's wanting to be expressed through you, learn to analyze that without judgment. It would help to just kind of take a notebook and write down what memories are coming up or what triggers are coming up, what, on a daily basis, what is something that is affecting most of your life. And then just go in and try to understand where that's coming up and where healing needs to be and how it may actually be holding you back from where you want to go. So some work is required on your part here, pile 3, to kind of analyze where you're headed. But overall, I'm really sensing a positive message here where you will come to that balance, that harmony within yourself and also with your family or connections, relationships around you. So let's pull tarot and see what else comes up. All right, that was quick. So you have 9 of Swords, Knight of Swords, and 5 of Pentacles. And 2 more cards actually jumped out while I was shuffling. So you know what? I will take this as well. You have 7 of Cups and 5 of Wands that jumped out. So yeah, there's a lot of conflict within you, pile 3. Some of you may be going through a lot of overthinking, anxiety, depression. You may have conflicts with your family or with relationships around you. Perhaps you're not feeling that you are loved enough. Perhaps you're feeling too triggered by other people and not really knowing how to respond to them, or how to deal with your situation. So it's important for you more than anything to actually analyze this. And I feel if you have trusted people around you where you can truly trust their input, or even if you trust them as people, even if they're not exactly, you don't think they're right, try to still see what other people are kind of seeing within you. And not just anybody, I'm only referring to people that you trust and your safe space. Because clearly there's a lot within you. And Sometimes it's as simple as letting something express itself through you, but then letting it go. But there's a lot coming up for you right now that maybe you're finding hard to ground and to kind of take action. So it's important more than anything, pile 3, for you to introspect right now, to analyze what emotions are wanting to be expressed, why they may be there, and how they may be holding you back, and also how you can cope with them. It would be really helpful for you to speak to an expert, like, a therapist or a healer, or even, if you can do a tarot reading, try to focus on one thing and do that, or consult a tarot reader who can actually help you understand why you're feeling certain emotions right now. Because I feel, it's just with these cards, it's a lot more than you can handle right now. So you actually do need some support, and there's a need for you to kind of retreat and analyze and really take control of something that is affecting your relationships and your moods and your sense of connection and belonging with other people. So that's for you, pile 3. I think I'm going to try to do another reading on this particular topic because I feel that more needs to be looked into right here. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Welcome, pile 4, to your reading. We're going to start with the oracle cards, and then we're going to do tarot as we go through the reading. So you have balance with stability, standing firm, no longer holds power over you, dissolve attachments of the past with love, and storm spirit with chaos. So if you came here first, pile 3 may also be relevant for you, because I feel a sense of pile 3 was about emotions releasing. We're gonna have to take a closer look at this than just this reading, but I feel that with a lot of you, clearly, a lot from your past may be influencing your future and maybe acting as triggers. Perhaps it's making you feel that you're not ready for your present situation. Kind of this feeling that somehow you're unprepared or inequipped to deal with certain things because of your past. And so there's a need to kind of cut ties with the past and to ground into the present, because this can't continue for much longer. This needs to be transmuted, and for you to kind of move forward and move towards happier things, more empowering things, beautiful things that you are meant to experience. And there's something from your past that you have carried long enough. It could be a situation, it could be many situations, it could be one situation that kind of affected so much of who you are that you're kind of, it's become part of your identity now. So it really needs to be released. So if you came here first, this reading kind of is a sign that there's something with your past that needs to be healed and released. So let's pull tarot. Ooh, all right. So just like pile 3, you did get some extra cards, and we're gonna take all of it. So these 2 came out, these 2 jumped out, and then I see that there's one more sticking out, so we're gonna take that. And for good measure, just shuffle again to see if something else wants to jump out. Okay, no. So you have King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and Two of Wands. So this really speaks of being on a threshold of a new chapter, and it's kind of like you're ready to go. It's like your spirit is ready. The time is soon coming for you to move forward, but you're afraid to let go because of like you're maybe afraid of the unknown. You're afraid of repeating the same mistakes. There's something from the past that is kind of holding you back from moving towards the future freely and confidently, and with a sense of trust that you are capable of accomplishing things or experiencing things. So there's a sense of fear that is stemming from your past that needs to be transmuted. So for a lot of you, this is kind of, maybe there's a need to explore some options on how you can release this. I also get the sense that it may not just be one thing that fixes what you are struggling with. Sometimes it can be multiple things. It can be as simple as like, maybe you need to kind of do more movement, whether it's more exercise, some yoga, to physically release some energy you're holding on to, and then combine that with some sort of like therapy or healing or meditation, journaling. It could be a combination of those things that will help you move forward. For some of you, it's as simple as maybe setting a dedicated ritual every day to, like whether it's your affirmation, whether it's your meditation, to kind of like consciously will yourself to move forward. But I do get the sense for a lot of you, this is just more than one thing you need to do. So it's in your best interest right now, pile 4, to kind of create some sort of structure or path in your life at the moment that will help you kind of let go of these cords from the past, or help you deal with them better, to make peace with them, or to kind of, even though those triggers come up, you are no longer affected by them as much as you were, and you can move forward with confidence and with trust in yourself. And it's also kind of, the message that's coming up is that it's time for you to do that. It's kind of meant for you to be that way, to be confident in yourself, to know that you are worthy and capable and that you deserve good things. So that's very clear from this pile 4, that you truly deserve good things and it's coming to you, and you're kind of on that threshold. You are so ready to move forward, but there's things from your past that need to be released, and it's gonna be different for everybody watching this, but do what you need to do. And if you feel something comes up, like, so recently I've been doing a lot of sound healing, which is not something that I particularly looked for, but it just happened to come my way, and I was like, I'm gonna try it, and then it was really amazing. So be open to what is coming towards you. Allow yourself to explore different healing options with an open mind that will kind of just try it, and if it works for you, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Move forward. So explore what healing options are needed for you, and it could be a wide variety of them. Like some of them could be spiritual in nature, some of them could actually be a lot more grounding and physical in nature. So explore what is best for you and see what happens from there. So that's all for you, pile 4. I hope that resonated, and we'll see you again next time. Take care.